I'm leaving this in. We have tried to record this intro like 4 times. Hi, this is Craig.
And this is KJ.
And this is Truly Remarkable Life.
2 gay expats on a journey.
Welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about packing up and moving. You can tell we're a little slap happy right now. But we're going to be talking about what it was like for us to make the decisions about what to take, what to get rid of, what we're doing now, and what we're kind of settling on as far as the minimalist lifestyle that we're going to be taking down there with us. So,
well, and I don't know, I would call it living minimalist, but minimalist in regards to what we own.
Yeah, we're going to be renting a place with some stuff, so we don't need to bring it. That's going to make a huge difference in what we bring, but there's some important things that you need to consider when you're doing this. So from the get-go, our decision to make this big move, we accepted that we were going to have to make some big sacrifices in our life. Some favorite things or furniture or beautiful pictures or those kind of things. Was hard.
I'm not finding it very sacrificing.
Well, KJ's more of a minimalist than I am. I like pretty things. But, as we started going, I started looking forward to the downsizing. I would see things go and I didn't miss them. And, I'm like, okay, I had that. It's okay. I'm going to have something, a whole new world now. So it's okay. So it was a lot less painful than we thought.
Yeah. It's also kind of fun to find good homes for things that you've loved and you've lived your life with. And we've been very fortunate in that family, friends, people who purchase things from us, they're going to really good places. I mean, people actually are sending us pictures of where some of our furniture items and stuff is in their homes now. It's really neat.
And I have family members who are taking some family heirlooms and keeping them for us, or I'm letting them go to them permanently because it's time. Things I never thought I would get rid of, but life changes.
Yeah. And so we kind of started the whole process with, 3 different categories, take, keep, meaning these are things that we're going to keep, but a relative of ours is going to store them for us, and then sell. Everything's got to go into a category, right?
Yeah. So big things first. The big thing first was we cleared out a closet. And we made this closet only for things that we were going to take with us. And that was, certain cookware, certain things that as we learned, we may not have that there, so we should bring it. Or it's extremely expensive there, so we should bring ours. We would put it in there. That was layer 1. We've gone through since and edited that even. But and then the next thing is really deciding, getting the big things out of your house and out of your way that you want to go ahead and let go of. So we started selling off all the low-hanging fruit and, the big things. We're not going to talk about too much more about the process of selling, but we did have garage sales, marketplace, family took things, start with the low-hanging fruit that you want to get rid of and then work down.
Yeah, like in our case, we know we're not taking furniture. So that was easy low-hanging fruit. Got to go, everything.
Yeah. And then we also had to take into consideration the means of transportation that we're going to be using to get down there. So in our case, we're going to be driving. We're going to have a driver, but we're going to be going down in a small van type thing. But that's just from the border. We still have to get down there. And so that was part of our plan as well. Are we keeping a car? Are we not? Are we going to have to rent something? How much space will we have? So we figured that out, and we are keeping our car for a while here in the States. We're going to store it here. And then we know how much room we will have in that vehicle. Then going down, the service that we've gotten to take us down, which we'll cover that at a later date. It's a really great reference. So we'll definitely cover it. But they've sent us the exact dimensions of the vehicle. So we can tape it off in the basement, make a little stack, and understand exactly what's going to fit in what.
Yeah, so what we did is we went to the store and we got a stack of plastic waterproof totes.
Yeah, it's kind of an investment. They weren't cheap, especially right now. Everything's more expensive. Yeah. We had some and we liked them and we wanted to kind of go with that theme. But that way the things that we store here in our relative's house will be safe and they won't have to worry about that. We want to make it as low maintenance for them as possible.
And they also are the right size, because we know the dimensions of the vehicle we're going to be traveling to Ajijic in. We were able to, measure it out, and they stack well. They're going to fit in there perfect.
They'll stack neatly. There'll be little slides in between that we can stick our, rolled up posters or whatever we want.
Posters.
Blankets,
Is
whatever we're
this
taking.
1985?
Van Halen. Anyway. Got my Christy Brinkley poster from when I was 16.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on.
So anyway, we've gone through the house, and we've got these 3 different stacks of stuff, and they're continually being added and subtracted from. But the packing part, that's kind of one of my my areas of expertise. So I'm just going to give you a real quick, brief, my thoughts on this.
Go for it.
You're going to be taking a lot of stuff that can actually be used as packing material and protection material. Bath towels, clothes, socks, all of that kind of stuff. Guess what? You do not need newspaper and tissue paper and all that stuff to roll your breakables in. Use your clothes. Use your towels.
Yeah.
That's my first thing. The other thing is, if something has an air gap in it, that's just more storage space to use.
Yeah, don't get too caught up in this is my cookware box. So what? There are socks in there now.
Right.
Your space is
No, your socks are used for packing material.
Well, you know what I mean.
But I mean, yeah, you could take, something that's breakable, wrap it up in t-shirts and stuff, stick that in your beloved Le Creuset pan that you're going to take.
I'm taking my Le Creuset pan.
But I mean, use every air gap in there to pack something in,
Yeah. And then make sure you save space, and when you're saving and you're thinking about what you want to take, make sure you consider that you do want to make it feel like your home.
Yes.
We are renting a place that is pre-furnished. We love it. It's beautiful. But a lot of times when people move abroad, they feel very lost. They feel maybe there's a depression involved because all of a sudden everything is gone.
It's a legitimate thing. I mean, we
yeah.
actually did a lot of research online about expat depression, and it's a real thing.
Yeah, making sure that you understand what will make you feel at home. And my Le Creuset pan is important to me. I cook in it a lot, and that's a familiar thing for me. I'm going to take it. Plus, it's expensive. I'm not selling it. But also, pictures. Take your pictures out of the frames. You can get new frames or you can get creative. But we have walls of pictures that
Travel.
we've taken from our travel that we framed nicely, but the frames are not what's important. It's the photos. And being a creative person, I have come up with some ideas to display those pictures in very creative ways. And I can't wait to show you that in the future too.
Yeah.
But
So
we can't do that until I'm there.
Yeah, so it's really important. Take things that are important to you that are going to make you remember your life and everything. Don't just move into an environment that you can't make yours.
Yeah, and then you do have to edit and make sure that you understand the space and choose wisely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So one of the other things for me has been making sure that what you take is stuff that you will actually use. So if you're just taking something because grandma gave it to you and you wanted to keep it, but you never actually use it, then it's something that might go in the keep store box, not the keep take box.
Sell it.
Or sell it. But if it's an heirloom, and you don't have anybody for it, grandma's juicer or something like that. But the clothes also are important. Make sure that you have what you want to take. If you're going to maybe buy some new t-shirts and new jeans or something to take, go ahead and wrap up your stuff in it and pack them, and then when you leave, all you got to do is dump your old stuff.
Don't always assume that where you're going that they're going to have the sizes of clothes that will fit you.
No, we are big boys.
We're big boys. I wear a size 13 shoe, and I've talked to people where we're going, and they're like, "Yeah, bring extra shoes."
Yeah, they're not going to have shoes.
They're not going to have shoes your size.
We'll probably have clothes buying trips, or when we come back up for visits, we'll probably hit stores and repack our bags.
Yeah. So it's just important, make sure that you're taking what you need, taking things that will make your home yours.
Make you feel good.
Right. Pack it well. Make sure you don't overpack, and make sure you do your research so you know exactly what you do need to take.
Understand how you're getting it there, what the space limitations are, and one last thing, what the rules are about taking things into the country you're going to. So, there's certain things you either can take or can't take, or that there's big import taxes on. So you have to just do your research.
Do your research.
How many times have we said the word research? Anyway, but that's our decision. And right now, or that's how we made our decisions. And right now, what you can't see behind you, and I'll share some images, there's just stacks of boxes and random things that we're sorting out on tables. This goes, this stays. So we're in the process of doing that today, and we wanted to make sure that we share it with you while it's in our brains. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us, and
the next time, anyways.
KJ, we'll see our brains are
finished. I've got so much.
If you haven't already.
Go find your truly remarkable life.
That's right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Like, subscribe.